Hello there, yes. Very close to the end of summer in so many different ways. Anyway, I just thought today I'd do a very minor update on the bad law team, or now what is now the bad education team, and their money-raising activities to stop the inherent dangerous practice of teaching children things in schools. Yes, Lozza Fox posted yet again yesterday and went on their website, which is fundraising, and they've called the campaign "Asleep at the Wheel," which sort of dovetails neatly with Policy Exchange's research, in inverted commas, of the same name. I did do a video a couple of months ago about the Asleep at the Wheel Policy Exchange thing. You can have a look down below at that if you want to. It's a bit of polemic, it's not really. But the thing yesterday that I found intriguing was there's been a similar, very, very similar campaign group in Wales, which has been agitating legally for about the past year to basically do the same thing, which is stop sex education happening in schools. And they've consistently lost in Wales. Now, given the kind of devolved nature of the British legal systems, I'm not quite sure how the extent to which that ruling could be applied directly into England. However, it does give a pretty darned good indication of where the sort of legal minds are likely to go. So I thought it was worthwhile, from the latest one, which is a High Court ruling in Wales, of having a bit of a read of the judgment, because I think it neatly sums up the way that this particular one is likely to go. So let's do that. There is nothing in the code or guidance that authorises or positively approves teaching that advocates or promotes any particular identity or sexual lifestyle over another, or that encourages children to self-identify in a particular way. Last week, Lord Justice Mayles at the High Court of Appeal said the applicant's various challenges to the code and the guidance all proceed on the basis that these documents mandate the teaching and promotion of a particular sexual lifestyles in ways that which amount to indoctrination, which is the whole bad law, bad education notion. It's struck through with the most polemical language you can think of. You know, I'm very surprised that they don't have a picture of a puppy being shot on the fundraising page, but it is along those kind of lines. All the respondents point out, however, the fundamental difficulty with these challenges is that the code and guidance do no such thing. Key point there, okay? You can argue that certain people have an agenda which they'd like to push, but unless you can prove that that's happening within the law, you can't change the law, can you? Those are two different things, yes. In relation to how the new curriculum approaches issues relating to different sexualities, gender identification and the respectful treatment of LGBTQ plus people, Lord Justice Mayles added, it is inconceivable that such teaching could be contrary to the common law or the Human Rights Act. On the contrary, diversity and inclusion, including the LGBTQ plus community, are fundamental values of British, including Welsh, society. Yes, indeed, horrible, nasty, lefty lawyer. I'm going to hazard a guess that that's exactly the way that the British case is going to go. And they will jump up and down about how the evil communist infiltration of the legal system best make them illegal as well. However, of course, this isn't really the point. These people have a very, very long roadmap. If you look at the kind of libertarian right in the States in terms of people like the Koch brothers and the game that they play a game which stretches out for decades. So this is merely, when this case gets laughingly thrown out, it's merely a way of putting yet more markers in the ground, because it will get incredible sympathetic treatment. Because, let's face it, the entire apparatus of GB News is established to make sure that things like this get the limelight. Lozza Fox has a platform. The rest of them get invited on as guests. Talk TV will back them up. The Daily Mail will print anything they want. It's all designed with the same machine because they will get what they want in the end, by hook or by crook, okay? It's very, very important that our children are protected, and the best way we can do that is by covering their eyes, putting their fingers in their ears, and making sure they hum really loudly. Anyway, do have a lovely weekend. Make the most of it, people. Yeah.